Happy Friday. Today we're going to do a little bit of orthographic practice. So, yesterday we got into the tissue box and setting up an orthographic drawing with the front view, we have our side view, and then we have our top view. And you're going to do this with two objects from your home today. Now, when you choose an object, you want to pick something that's blocky because we aren't playing with round stuff yet. So here I've got a space heater. This is a bad example. Don't do something that's all round and lots of detail, all these ridges. We're not there. Instead, I'm looking, I don't know if my cable's long enough. I'm looking at this end table right here. So, when we're doing this, we aren't drawing it precisely with measurements just yet. That's going to be next week. Today, I want you to get the perspective, or the proportions of it correct. So you want to be pretty close. Alright, so I've set this up with a good angle. I'm going to be doing this end table. And what I want to do is identify some of the features, or the notable, or the important shapes are the features of this. So I have this top piece. It angles out, as you can see. And then I've got a leg here. I've got this table-like platform at the bottom. And there's a little bit of support here that connects the legs together and the top. For my top view, it's going to look like a square with another square around it, because that's what we see from the top. So I'm going back to my front view. And now my side view is going to be here. I'm going to move it here. It looks very similar to the front view, but it's thinner. So when I'm drawing proportionally, my side view should very closely look like the front view, but should be a little wider. And my top view should have the same depth as the side view and the width as the front view. I'm going to go sketch this out real quick. So it's a little tricky because we aren't actually measuring it, but we're going to just give it a shot. So I'm going to make this, let's see, I'm going to make it, let's go with like 8 boxes wide. So I'm going to go just a little higher here. Okay. And now I'm going to make it, let's say 10 boxes tall. So I'm going to just identify that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. Here. I'm going to say it goes in 1 box. Good. Now I'm going to make, let me do this angled top. That's good. And I would see the bottom edge of the table. So I'm going to just do it like this. Okay. I'll tell you what, I'm going to make this 9 wide. So I'm going to just extend it 1 more. And once again, this is my front view. Now I'm going to do the leg. And here I check that it lines up using my graph paper. Now I'm going to make the legs half a box wide. So I'm just going to go halfway, halfway. And I see that the legs extend all the way up to the top. So now I'm going to go like this. I have my top piece, which I'm going to make it just under a box tall. And then I've got my table portion, which I'm going to make two boxes high and half a box wide. All right, so now I've got my front view. So my side view is going to be very similar, but a little skinnier. So now I'm going to draw my side view down here. And what I'm going to do is draw a really light line that transfers over all the heights. Now I say a light line because we're going to want to erase this later. So I'm just going, I'm lining it up, I'm making sure my ruler's straight. And you won't be able to see these lines on the camera, but I will. Okay. Okay, so now that I've got these guiding lines, I'm also going to set up, let's see, so these are lines for the heights, all the different heights of the features. Now I'm going to do the depth. Now I get to make this up because we're doing it proportionally. This is 9 boxes wide, so this one I'm going to make 7 boxes wide. So using this, I'm going to pick this spot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'm going to follow the same process here. It's going to angle in the same amount, so I'm going to have it angle just 1 box in. Okay. Oh, I messed up. That's why we draw light. That was 1 too low. Haste makes waste. There's 1, and there's 2. Okay, and now, let's see, the leg goes all the way down, goes halfway, down, okay, goes all the way down, halfway, down, and here I'm going to just fill this out. There's that top support piece. Here's also a top support piece. And clean that up a bit. Here, nice and dark for the top. I want a straight line across. And now I'm going to do this table portion, which comes over here. Doop, doop, doo. Halfway. Alright. I'm going to just cheat, and I'm going to darken up some lines with my pencil without a ruler. Don't tell nobody. And now I could take an eraser and just clean up those guiding lines. Alright. Doesn't help that I'm reusing this paper so you can see through it. So now my front view, or now we go back to the front view, and now we're going to take this table and rotate it so we can see the top. This one's super easy. It's going to be just as wide as this. So I can do that. And I already know that the depth of this is 7. So now I'm going to make the depth here 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Cool. Come on, ruler. The width is going to be the same as my front view, so it's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Cool. It's going to be 7. And we're just going to close this off. And to finish, I'm going to make the inside groove. This is where this triangle portion lines up here. Now these are two-dimensional pictures, so you don't need to show any depth. That's a bad word to use. Not depth. You don't need to show any three-dimensional depth. We are just drawing two-dimensional pictures. But here, in just about, 6 or 7 minutes, I have now drawn a front, top, and a side view of that table with the width matching up. That's everything that's going this way. The depth matches from here to here. And the height matches from here to here. These two have the same height, these two have the same width, and these two have the same depth. And if you don't believe me, we count. 1. So starting here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Height, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And what was it, width? 9 and 9. I already did that. So this is your exercise. I hope it's enjoyable and peaceful. Do not pick complicated things, and remember, focus on the details. Don't pick just a random cube. You want to have something with a few different edges that you need to match up. I'm available for video chat. Let me know if you need help. And have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.